video, it's going to be a little bit different. It's not necessarily going to be an exercise or a stretch class. Instead, it's going to be me talking to you about breath and breath support. A lot of times I feel like when I teach a class, I say, don't forget to use your breath, and I've heard it said to me a million times in dance training and also in a studio, fitness setting. Instructors tell you to use your breath, and breath is super beneficial, but it's not if you don't know what they're talking about, or if you're like, I'm breathing, like, of course I'm using my breath. But there's a difference between just breathing and there's, when you use your breath to help you with an exercise. So today we're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to give you some tools to use so that when you take a class again, whether it be for me or someone else, you can kind of focus on this idea of using your breath a little bit more. So I want us to start with a basic exercise where we're going to lay down flat on our mat. We're just going to focus on our breathing a little bit. So I'm in a Shavasana pose or a corpse pose all the way down on my mat. And with my belly, I want us to use our nose. We're going to inhale through our nose and we're going to exhale through our mouth. So we start by inhaling through our nose and exhaling through the mouth. And we're going to keep that same rhythm going, but now I want us to focus on breathing into our bellies. So when we inhale, we should try and extend our belly as much as we can towards the ceiling, and then exhale, you try and pull your belly in down towards the ground. So we're going to inhale, fill the belly with air, exhale. Now we're going to focus our breath on our chest and our rib cage. So when you inhale, you should feel your ribs expand like an accordion. So if these are my ribs, I'm going to expand this way. And then when I exhale, they're going to close back up like a corset. You're cinching your corset nice and tight. So I inhale, exhale. And now the last breath that I want us to play around with is breathing into our back. So as you inhale, you really want to think about pushing your back down into your mat and into the ground. And as you exhale, your back is going to lift back off your mat to that neutral spine position. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to try and show you the best I can here. Exhale. I don't know if you can see it from your angle, but my back is pushing actively and imprinting in my mat. And as I exhale, I'm loosening my muscles here, and they're really relaxing back in that natural spine position. So we're going to focus on taking a few deep breaths in each of these positions. First, starting with your belly, we're going to inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Twice more, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to move our breath into our rib cage. So we inhale, expand, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Twice more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. And now we're going to move into our back. So thinking about pushing your back into your mat, really trying to press down into the ground as much as you can. We inhale, push down, exhale, inhale, exhale. Twice more, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. So with your breath, you can obviously use it when you're working out, and I highly encourage you to do so because it helps you to get through the exercise a little more efficiently, and it makes it feel a little bit easier also. But obviously using your breath in everyday situations, like if you're stressed out, you can use your breath to sort of lower your stress levels a little bit. That's called the 4-7-8 method. So you inhale 4 counts, you hold your breath for 7 counts, and then you exhale for 8 counts. And that is, it's kind of proven that that'll lower your stress levels if you do that for like 10 minutes and don't pass out or hyperventilate or anything. But Breath is super supportive for us, and obviously it's our way of life. We have to breathe in order to stay alive. So going back to the exercise aspect of it, let's say that you were doing leg lifts. So we're setting those legs straight up towards the ceiling. You can always choose to use your breath how you need to use it, but for me in this exercise, which looks like this, lowering and lifting, it's easy for us to just hold our breath and not breathe at all because it's a hard exercise. But if you use your breath to support the movement, let's say that I'm going to exhale as I lower my legs and inhale as I lift. It helps you get a natural rhythm for the exercise as well, one that is comfortable for you. And it makes the exercise a little bit easier. It helps you to stabilize, it helps you to stay engaged and aware. So just finding a natural breath pattern that works for you in every exercise that you do. So usually when the hardest part of the exercise is happening, that's when I say to use your exhale. Let's say that you're lifting weights. Your hardest part would be the actual motion of lifting the weight up. So that would be when I would recommend you exhale and then you inhale as you lower back down. Again, this is different for every person. You might find it easier to inhale as you lift your arms and exhale as you're lowering. It's totally up to you. So that was just something that I was thinking about recently, was breath support, and I feel like I say it a lot and people are probably like, I'm breathing, what do you mean? So let me know what you think about that. I'll be using more breath cues obviously in other workouts. Tomorrow I have a workout planned at 10 a.m. If you want to join in on that one, feel free to, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much.